Alright, and this problem says, given the graph, write an equation. Well, we do have a polynomial. There's a couple of things I do see. I recognize that this point here given to me crosses the y-axis, so this one's called a y-intercept. The next clue they give me are some x-intercepts. These x-intercepts have the order pair 1, 0 and -3, 0. Well, it is these y-intercepts here that give us the clues. In this problem there is a quadratic form called the factored form. And with factored form it looks like this. Y equals a times x minus r. I guess it should have been p and q, but you can use any letters you want, but basically the r and the q, or p's, sorry, r and the p's represent your x-intercepts. So what I'm going to do there is I'm just going to put in whatever value I have. This is going to be my x-coordinate, and this is going to be my y-coordinate. And then basically we're going to solve for a, so let's write that. Substitute sub x and y-intercept, or whatever coordinates you have. Sub x-intercept and y-intercept. The next thing after that is we're going to solve for a. And then third, write your equation. Let's go ahead and do that. So first, I'm going to have my r value. Let's see if I can use a different color. Doesn't matter, you can pick one. And then my -3. So -3 and a 1. My x-coordinate is going to be the other point that I have. So this will be 0. You still have the minus sign. 0. Still have the minus sign. And then we need to sub in our y value. So basically what I've done there is I've just substituted all of my x-intercepts and y-intercepts. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to solve for a. I have 6 equals a. Class, what's the opposite of -3? So what's 0 plus 3? 0 minus 1? Remember now you are multiplying. 3 times a -1. So I have -3a. And I'm going to divide both sides by -3. A is equal to -2. Well, we basically put in all of our information. We're solved for a. And now I'm going to write an equation. Basically, I already have an equation, and it's basically this first one. You can rewrite it again, or just substitute your information as you have it. And now my a value is -2. The x's and y's you're going to keep there. And we already substituted in a -3, so the opposite of a -3, because our value is -3, opposite of -3 is a +3. My p-value is 1, so you just put there, so that would just be a -1. Remember, in the formula it does have a subtraction sign, but once you substitute in something, then you just keep it there. So our equation for this graph is y equals -2 times quantity, x plus 3 times x minus 1.